Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we go really wide and then we go over the top. It's a very exciting way to play Magic the Gathering when you're trying to just have the most permanents so you can have the most permanents. Let me show you this card, this rare from Brothers War that is about, I would say, 80% meme, but 20% epic, and we're going to bring it all together here today. 7 mana, sorcery. Each player reveals a number of cards from the top of their library equal to the number of non-land permanents they control, and put all permanent cards they reveal this way onto the battlefield, the rest into their graveyard. What an epic way to just vomit your deck onto the battlefield, over the top. However, what is the best way to make this happen? Obviously, cards that make a lot of permanents, because it does count tokens, it doesn't say non-token, is a good way to have way more permanents than your opponent. Once you have more permanents than your opponent, you will probably benefit more from over the top. In fact, the more spells in your deck, the worse your over the tops become, and most people will probably play more spells than you, that or they will play a bunch of tiny, puny creatures, while your over-the-top hits strong, powerful permanents that generate more permanents. And one of my favorite permanents that does those things is Stensia Uprising. This is a little forgotten card from Crimson Vow, 2 red enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, create a 1/1 red human creature token. Then if you have exactly 13 permanents, sacrifice this to deal 7 to any target. It can be a removal, it can be burned to face. What it often is your engine just generating little creature after little creature, so your over the top becomes massive. When you hit a good over the top, hopefully you hit Leyline Binding, because that's a permanent, and that hits the battlefield, you take out their best permanents. Maybe you hit the portal to Phyrexia, maybe you make them sacrifice a whole bunch more of their creatures, or you just keep more Wedding Announcements, more Uprisings, more Fables, more Bankbusters, more Wandering Emperors coming to keep a bigger and bigger board state happening. We also have a bias towards planes here in the mana base, as we want to be able to use Lay Down Arms, but we also want a good amount of land types here for Leyline Binding. So getting to use both of these kind of plane/domain types things in our deck that also goes really wide is a nice little benefit. All right, that's the deck. These are the tokens. It's time to go over the top. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Well, no red, and it's way too slow. Better. Let's keep, this is not a good binding hand, so we'll put it away. We do need to draw 1 or 2 drop. If we don't, hand's pretty bad, regardless. Okay, the opponent's not playing anything, so kind of getting away with it here. All right, finally there's someone in the graveyard. There's Lay Down Arms, but no planes. Let's go for Fable. I look forward to my Sheoldred. Henrika? It's bizarre. And no attack. All right, so what do we discard? What do we draw? Lay Down Arms is doing nothing here. Binding is doing something as soon as I find a tri-land. And taking out the Henrika sounds really good to me. Actually, let's just let Binding go. Will they block Wandering Emperor? Probably. Cool. We do still have a Henrika to deal with, and we have no planes. So Lay Down Arms, not quite working as intended. Pretty unreal that we haven't drawn a single one, but you know, that's the way it's gonna go. All right, they can attack down the Wandering Emperor. It looks like that's what they're going to do, complete with pumps. Can they also get rid of our Fable, though?
cards will cross again.
Oh, look, a plains. All right. All right, deck. I see you. Attack. White uprising. Yeah. Let's get it on the field. The token factory. Get out of my graveyard. No trespassing. Would you like to pump? No? Get it. Nice to see that card in the graveyard. What else you got? Yep. I'm leaping straight into that graveyard. Trespassing, you might say. So what are all these cards? There must be a removal spell or something here, right? So they haven't been removing much. Yeah, there you go. So it's mono black with funky choices. How do you feel about this? It's a little goblin friend. Take it, okay? I'm gonna play another one. Running 11, we'll make 12. We won't have 13. We could play this and get to 13. I'm okay without it. I like this thing just making more and more tokens. Our opponent has a lot of life, so doming them for 7, not quite there yet. Adversary. You making some zombies? Okay. Over the top. Well, it's a little awkward. Not gonna lie, it's a little awkward when my opponent has decayed zombies. How many lay down arms am I gonna rip? See if we can Wandering Emperor here. They fell for it again.
I'm home. I have got new
Cool.
moves to teach you.
So we're on 14. So we don't do the 7 damage and we keep making tokens. That's what we wanted. This is gonna be a juicy one. Uh-huh. You think about it. You find the line. You find the perfect line. Ooh. Okay. Well, those are gonna die. One can hit. It's fine.
This isn't going to go how you think.
Ah! It's the slowest animation in the game, it feels like. Very impressive. Attack. See if they want to trade. Probably not. Nice. Means we're up another permanent. And another one.
May your blades.
And we go big. Over the top. Opponent bins a corrupt. We hit 3 Wandering Emperors.
And I will protect my people.
Okay. Okay. We have enough planes now, don't we? Unfortunately, we don't have enough cards because of the ward. Well, our board exploded. Mono black? What you gonna do about that? Corrupt, target you. Okay. A removal spell. A fine choice. Nice that I can draw all the laydown arms. It's been probably the worst laydown arms game ever, and it's still coming up here at the end to do the thing.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Hit. One? One? So close. And almost another over the top. We're on 29 cards. Yeah, there you go. Corrupt the face. That's how you do it. Down to 7. GG, they say. I mean, you want me to do it, right? How many permanents I got? 33? I would mill myself. I would mill myself. We can't do it. We can't do it. As much as I want to, we can't do it. Way over the top. Today's Patreon shout out goes out to Chris Jones. Thank you for the $9.99 a month token tier. We've got some fresh tokens on their way to you soon. You'll get a shark, you'll get a wolf, you'll get a fervent champion. They'll be signed by the one in Best of One. So enjoy those, and thank you very much for the support. Chris Jones, you're very cool. Now back to the video. All right, on the play I can run this. On the draw I couldn't. Too slow. But on the play, just drop the wedding announcement, draw an untapped land. We got this. I think I played this person earlier today. Maybe not. Feel like those are like the Urza themed sleeves. And like a 5-color Urza deck, if I remember. But let's see. Nope, just mono red. You can tell by the stick, they're like, oh, which of these beautiful mono red cards will I cast? If we draw the land, we can drop emperors on emperors and then burn down the house. We should be fine. Prowess. Okay, it's not mono red. How about that? Didn't know they played other decks. All right, so don't mana screw me and we're good. Uh-huh. All right, perfect hand so far. Deck looks insanely familiar. Weird. Tap land. GG. We almost played Magic. It was close. But then we died to our own mana. They only got... Okay, they drew no spells. You telling me there's a chance? All right, 13. How do we die next turn? They just draw like any spell, but if we draw an untapped land and burn down the house, we just kind of win. Maybe we should be killing something. Uh-huh. 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 Somebody should really work on this deck. Maybe make a YouTube video about it. It should balance the spells and the creatures. It's obviously defective. I should not get away with this. Not even a little. This is an injustice. Ooh, okay. Okay, gaming. We're gaming here. Opponent's still trying to pull this off.
Run away. You'll be... Keep watch for intruders.
What else you got? That's what I thought.
Let your blade do the talking.
Good game. No, I'm just getting started making my tokens. Come on, it's really close. You can just draw 2 lightning strikes. Just do that. Really, whoever designed this is a prowess pile. What a turd. Okay, we got 1 plains. We'll have to work on that, but lay down arms is here. Just need another plains. We also have turn 2 binding. That'll be fun, especially on the opponent's bank buster. Card's a little too good. Resto Iganjo. Sure. Opponent with all value permanents so far. Let's just shut him down. No! Stop! Okay. Well, I've got 2 plains now. Time to get outvalued by opposing bank busters. Just mono value permanence. Love it. I guess we'll go for a Fable. So these are going to hold up very badly against a Farewell. That is something we have to watch out for. Message delivered. And another restoration of Iganjo. I'm very jealous. Where are my bank busters? Thank you. That wasn't so hard. All right, lay down arms can go. One of these burn downs can go. We can do better. Uprising. How to play it. How to play it. I think I want to wait on burning down the house. So I might take a big hit for a turn. But if I burn it down... Nah, burning it down now is not good. But we could make devils. They protect us pretty nicely. We could also play Wandering Emperor. Alright, I think it's a Wandering Emperor kind of turn. We also have to be careful with our bank buster. It does feel like Farewell is like right here.
Now you've done it.
Go away.
That's coming off. You're done.
They also run ley lines if they're playing these triumphs, probably. Now look at the cards they're getting now. So darty.
We've got the edge in this.
So, what's going to happen? The opponent is going to kill this, attack this, and feel great about life. Let's get some bank busting going. At least make it a little tricky for them. And then we're going to burn down the house. That's fine.
I'm not overconfident. You're just a keep watch for intruders.
They're just exploding with permanence. Ta-da. Told ya. No, we're not animating a bank buster. Ignore Wandering Emperor. Cool. You gave me all that life. You gotta take it back at some point. Ooh, okay. Yep. Pick off Wandering Emperor. Uh-huh.
I'll be back.
Make a 2/2. Feel like $1 billion.
May your blade strike true.
Will we get a land? No. Really need a land there. Do I draw for it? No. Too risky. Burn it down.
Our swords will cross again.
Bindy, unbindy, for busty. Yep, they need more cards. Fine with me. As long as I get to draw some too. They're so far ahead of me on land. It's kind of scary. There are 6 cards on me. Ooh, over the top, huh? All right, let's see what we can hit. Land. What's the play? Let's get the uprising going. They'll probably do something about it. I'm gonna start chumping with those little creatures. All right, the cyclers have arrived. We got a reader. We got a reader. Ta-da! Unfortunate the size of that creature now. All right, 11 down to 10. I guess, though, we can slice it up with the Emperor, and that's the plan. We can also, I think, get this to 13 just by using the Bankbuster. That would kill the Angel. But I don't think that's what we want to do. What else you got? Seriously, opponent, is this any way to thank me for a sweet deck? Slice and dice. Slice and dice.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. You are not much of a roadblock.
Well, it's not another angel yet. Just infinite bankbusters. 31 cards to 39. I'm already peeping. Already peeping at library size. Yay, more busting. Did need that.
Remember your training.
Well, just keep playing stuff. Why not? Hold Fable? Hold Fable? Still think they're gonna farewell me, but if they name enchantments, we're doing okay, so we won't hold Fable. We still have a lot of wedding announcements to find. Okay, they've counted absolutely everything possible, and they'll play a Wandering Emperor. They figured it out.
And keep watch for intruders.
It is a tough pacing game. I will grant that. It's a very tough pacing game. You really don't want to run into a farewell. And now they also know about burn down the house, so they're going to try to avoid running into that. Another Angel of Wrath. It's a pretty tough order to get everything right. Okay. I'll take the 3. All right, so Wandering Emperor is going to die either way. No blocks. I'm pretty obsessed with the Emperors.
Yes, that's it then. Guards, to me.
All right, there's a wedding announcement. Those are very late. Straw, lay down arms. I can hit the angel, right? Yeah, we got 4. Okay. So I'm trying to think, do I want to discard stuff to Fable? I guess I should take another draw here. Because I might hit something I want to wheel, and that would be one. We might be able to mill them out. It could happen. Right? That with lay down arms. Let's wait one more turn to get some pilots with the burn down the house. Let's really take our time. They're definitely the player with the more bank busters. That's usually really good.
Strike fast and strike hard.
All right, that's a lot of 4/4s and a 6/6. I think we're just going to sweep the board. Yeah, don't miss a single planes. Pretty sure they know about the burn down the house that's coming.
Until next time, then.
I mean, their creatures are bigger, but mine keep on going. Trigger, trigger, trigger. And mine will catch up. I do have 2 wedding announcements ticking. It's just going to take a while.
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you. We must protect the people.
Destroy evil. Okay. I mean, I have more of those. It's just a question of if I'll ever draw them. $23 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 permanents. It's gonna be hard to fight off all these things. But I might draw more uprisings. Fight, fight, fight. Uh-huh. All right. That's a problem. That's also a problem. Maybe it's time to go over the top and hope that they don't hit and that I do. Seems unlikely. There's a Wandering Emperor. And a Lay Down Arms. How's my planes count? I'm really short of planes. I am short of planes. Well, I guess we gotta try. What could go wrong? Nine cards left. I did not hit a ley line? What did I hit? Land? I hit a lot of land? I did. I hit a whole bunch of land. Wow. Cool. That's great. All right. So I have a use here. Let's just go ahead and knock you out. Yeah, I hit my other over the top and a lot of land.
Swords will cross again.
It happens. But I did get the planes I needed. And the opponent is on 9 cards now. I did get another Uprising, so the defense is here. Also, the rest of my deck is probably good. They're also in a position where Farewell is pretty bad for them. Looks like they took Farewell out and added Depopulate. That wasn't in my build. It might be a mix of both, but we'll see. I mean, it went as well as it could have, right? It's all 4 wedding announcements. Let's go. You gotta be careful how they attack. They'll draw too many cards. And they've got another fully charged Bank Buster. Why not? Yeah, no kidding. Just go. Draw a card. Yes. They should think long and hard before doing that. They do have a Blast Zone down there. Could be a tricky thing, but doesn't usually help against tokens. And if they blow up... If they Blast Zone for 3, they blow up all their own wedding announcements, which... nasty. Don't know how they recover from that. Okay, we get another land out of the graveyard. They've got an Architect of Restoration. They've got a Sanctuary Warden, which is scary. And I don't know why it went from a 5/5 to a 7/7 that way. Game might be breaking. Wandering Emperor can take out the Warden, though. Another Archangel of Wrath. All right, keep drawing. 5 cards. The Archangel can get there, though. Absolutely can.
I have got new moves to teach you.
You have to hold the Wandering Emperor for it. Too bad we drew the other over the top. All right. You can go there. As for the 4/4s, do a little of this. Try to spare the pilot and the Bank Buster for a future combat. Draw. They did. I think they forgot about that. I really think they did, but it means they have to win next turn. And with me top decking a land, it's looking pretty good for them. But we do still get our 1/1s. However, if they attack with 2 or more creatures, they're going to draw 2 more cards on end step and die. So they've got to do it here. Interesting hold on that. What were you waiting for? Sure. Can you kill them all? You've drawn so much of your deck. This is it. Especially if they attack with all of them, they gotta get there, or the wedding announcements will kill them.
We must protect the people.
Very strong. They go to combat. I mean, we don't hold back here, do we? On anything? Opponent does not draw?
I've learned much during my travels. Let me show you.
Is it enough? Math is for blockers. Wait, that was me. We're at 4. We are at 4. We are not quite dead. The opponent could have blown up their own wedding announcements to keep from decking. They could have. They could have. They didn't. Creature. So you're gonna draw with your roadside reliquary or what? Dude, come on now. I don't think there's a way to keep you from drawing a card or to put a card back in your library. It just doesn't exist in these colors. But come on. You gotta rope me now? Yep. Goodbye. If they had used the blast zone post-combat and blown up their own wedding announcements, they wouldn't have been forced to draw out, and I don't see how I survive another turn, even with them losing several of their best permanents. They probably threw that game. And we are back for the post-game wraps, and I actually went 3-1 with this pile on ranked ladder. Kind of amazing because in hindsight, I actually think I misbuilt it. And for those of you who stay till the end and get the technology, you're going to enjoy this a little bit, I hope. But, you know, leaning into a card like Lay Down Arms, which I honestly think 1 mana removal is so important in best of 1. It's hard to get away from it, but having spells like Lay Down Arms and Burn Down the House in the deck instead of powerful permanents like in particular, I think Prototypes would have been perfect in this deck. Steel Seraph, for example, a card that you can play early, but then when you hit it off over the top, comes out much stronger. I think that this deck needed powerful permanents, and even with only 7-9 spells in it, I think that was too many. I think that I could have made the deck a lot better if I focused on the raw power from over the top. Instead, I focused on a very defensive strategy, staying alive to actually get to cast over the top, and that can be good in best of 1, but it's also kind of a cowardish way to play, and I wish I had just played some sweet permanents instead. Some cards that can come down early and hold the fort. Maybe the Spirited Companion, the Mutt, some early cards that just defend the land, and then buy time until we get all our tokens and go over the top. So, while it was very fun to say over the top this many times, every good thing has to come to an end. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. I would rate this a D tier deck. I don't recommend it for ranking, but I do recommend it for fun. You're cool. Phyrexia's power continues to grow as it prepares to take over the multiverse and make everything one. All pre-orders for Phyrexia All Will Be One products will sweeten the deal with an all-new exclusive CGB Dragon token. Every single sealed product, commander deck, bundle, everything that's coming with the new set gets upgraded with a CGB token for free. Get your pre-orders in and become complete with Phyrexia All Will Be One. CoolStuffInc.com, cool stuff in stock.